Hey everyone, so I'm here because I'm here to review a couple of films that I saw recently, and I know I haven't done these movie reviews in a very long time, um, but what better time to do it than now? So let's jump right into it. So the first movie that I'm reviewing is Marvel's The Eternals, which was directed by Chloe Zhao, and yeah, like I said, was released by Marvel Studios. So anyway, yeah. So where to begin with this movie? I don't want to go on too long, but basically, I will say that this movie, grade wise, I would give it an F. I would give it an F, and this is truly Marvel's first flop or bomb or whatever you want to call it. In my eyes, at least, it's not a good film. It was not well directed. It was not well written. It was not well acted. It was not well paced. It was well shot. It's a very good looking film. It's a gorgeous looking film. So on a technical level, it definitely succeeds. But on every other level, it just fails. It just fails. And for one, it's boring. Number two, it's moody. And number three, the pacing is all over the place. Um, Also, like I said before, the writing is very bad. The writing is horrible. The writing is atrocious. I did not. I was not invested in any one of the characters, and believe me, this is one film. This is a Marvel movie where there's a lot of characters. It's an ensemble film. There's at least ten of these characters called the Eternals. And oh, sorry. So I'll explain the plot. So basically, these Eternals, which are obviously come from the title, but the Eternals are a group of sort of I don't want to give it away. Or, fuck it, I'll just say it. They're basically super powered robots, although they don't realize that at first. But they're basically super powered robots who are put on Earth to sort of safeguard, like watch over humanity, and this is kind of the ironic thing, but not get involved, not interfere unless it involves some sort of cosmic threat or some sort of like they're called deviants. But basically, yeah. So to not get involved, that includes not getting involved in any wars, slavery, genocide, and it just generally human atrocities, anything like that. They're not allowed to get involved. Um, and basically, yeah. So they've been doing that for the past I don't know, a few thousand years or so. And they were put on Earth by these huge space creatures or space gods called the Celestials. First of all, this movie is very exposition dialogue heavy. It is not one of those Marvel movies that has a lot of action. There's not a whole lot of action. In fact, there hardly ever is. And when there is, it's pretty underwhelming. So, but basically, yeah, like I said, the Celestials put the Eternals on Earth to sort of watch over humanity, not get involved, which kind of weird. Otherwise, why would they be there? But that in itself is sort of another twist. And so, yeah, so just basically in general, there's this threat. Eternals need to come together and, sort of fight this new threat. And then at the end, there's a twist that involves one of the other Eternals, or, the main Eternal, who's actually the villain, main villain of the piece, and so the other Eternals had to fight him, and then there's some sacrifices made. There's some death in this film. It's meant to be dramatic, but I honestly didn't care at all. It's not a very good movie at all. I definitely would not recommend it. Don't go out. It's only in theaters, which means obviously you'll be risking your life to see this movie. So don't risk your life to see this movie. It's definitely not worth it. So F all the way. The next film that I'm reviewing is Netflix's The Harder They Fall, which you should see. And by the way, this is not in theaters, so you can watch it from the safety of your own home. But this is a fantastic movie. It's a western, which I found I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it because I normally do not like westerns at all. There's like only like a small handful of films that I actually like from the genre, and none of them are from the past decade or so. So yeah, it's kind of a closed off genre for me. But for this film, I love this film. It's pretty much got like an all black cast, and like what a cast! I mean, the cast is amazing. It's okay. So I know I spoiled the shit out of the Eternals. I kind of don't want to spoil this movie because this movie was so much fun. It's got a great cast, like I said, Idris Elba, Regina King, um, Jonathan Majors, who is his career has really taken off recently. And let's see, that kid from Power Rangers. There's a lot. Zazie Beats, yeah, Zazie Beats. I think that's her name. Yeah, she's fantastic. They're all fantastic. I mean, it's a really good movie. And you know what? it's a well made film, just like the Eternals. On a technical level, it's very well made. Very well made. Like it's like the production design, the sets, the costumes, the shots, the music choice, everything just works. It's like the energy is kept throughout the film. Like I said, it's got a great cast. I was never once bored, and I was thinking here, okay, well, they have crap like the Eternals on theaters. They should definitely release this because this is a way better movie than that was. And so, but like I said, you don't have to risk your life to watch this movie. It's on Netflix. Go check it out. It's called The Harder They Fall. It's available now. Go check it out. It's a great, great movie. One of the best movies of the year, honestly. Well, to be honest, I'm not really sure that's saying a whole lot, but no, in general, it's a great movie. It's a great movie. Um, and yeah, go check it out. I don't know who directed it. I think it was a first time director, but I don't know their name. But yeah, no, yeah, like I said, it's a great movie. It subverts a lot of Western tropes, and it kind of does it in very clever ways. So yeah, yeah, and also what's his name? Lakeith Stanfield is also in this movie. His character is great. Um, yeah, it's just there's a lot. It's like Dion Cole's in this movie. It's a lot like a stacked cast and gunfights. The gunfights are interesting because, like I said, there's a lot of expectations about the Western genre that are sort of I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't want to give it away, but it is a good film. You should watch The Harder They Fall. Don't watch The Eternals. Don't watch The Eternals. That movie's crap. I mean, it's trash. It's complete garbage. Go watch The Harder They Fall. It's a great, fantastic film. You will have a great time with it. I would give grade wise, I give it an A. Maybe actually, yeah, A minus, A minus. It's not perfect, but it's a very good film. So anyway, yeah. So that concludes the movie reviews. I will start doing them again. Um, and also for Netflix movies and theatrical movies, stuff like that. I'll definitely, review all of them. So anyway, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, and like if you're not already. And yeah, so thank you and be well and goodbye.